I don't know if it's just me lately, but I've been feeling like the kind of urge of trying to be productive every single night, but not meeting the expectations that I had every single night the day after. So what happens basically is you think of all the things that you didn't do that day, and as you sleep, as you fall asleep, you keep on thinking about the things that you missed and ruminating, and you end up in with this conclusion that you've been ending up with every single day throughout like the past weeks or even months. I'm gonna do it, watch me doing it, watch me do it tomorrow. I finally finish it. Or I go to the gym. It could be anything, you know what I mean? So but what happens is you understand why you aren't doing the things that you were supposed to be doing, and you just fall into the circle again, fall into the trap again. Or like, I'm not saying it's only entitled to those people, exclusively those for those people who aren't being productive at all. But even when you're being kind of productive, you feel like you could have done much more than that. In my case, let's say, like, those times when I thought about this kind of things a lot was exactly when I was the most productive period of my life. I literally moved from task to task, like without thinking anything, just fully immersed to what I was doing. And I couldn't be consistent with that for not even a month. I feel like it was close to a month, but I couldn't just do it any longer. And like, in that period of time, the reason why I remember it as clear as yesterday is because how miserable it was. First of all, it's not like, it doesn't even feel like you are being kind of like, you don't get gratification from anywhere, any I mean anywhere, excuse me. You just keep on going, like, nothing actually validates you, because you keep on thinking about the next thing. You're living in the future instead of present, since you're just trying to this, like, get this thing that you think that like everyone thinks that it's impossible, but you believe in yourself, which is good. But in this extreme, everything gets bad. Like, everything has to be in moderate. And it was awful. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it was awful. I'm not saying, maybe I just didn't want it enough, but as I could be wrong right now. Maybe it's just I'm saying this out of my current emotions and motivations that I'm having, but I've been consistently going to the gym for the past 9 months now. I even forgot to count because I don't really care about the counts anymore. I've been working out in my own room for about like 6 months, and I realized I have to go to the gym to actually get bigger and reach my goal. The kind of pursuit um that I've been dreaming of for quite a long time right now. For now, like at least a year. And maybe again, I'm saying this because I'm not naive. I'm not as full as someone who thinks that this good thing that I currently have will last forever. I genuinely believe that everything has an end, and even my current, let's say, motivation, again, like my feelings are all telling me that I'm going to be doing this at least for the next years. I just simply do not know. Like, we don't know what would happen in the future. So I'm just going to say in advance that I do not know. I just simply do not know if I'm saying this out of my motivations right now or emotions. But in case of gym, let's say, I love going to the gym every single day. It validates me and recognize, kind of like, I feel like I get recognized, not by others, but like I feel the kind of feeling when I'm talking with other people. So it's very good. I feel like it's just one of the best choices that I ever made in my life. And if I compare that feeling with other things, obviously I can clearly tell that, let's say, studying, I don't get that much of fire. Like, I don't feel that kind of fire inside inside me. I don't know if that expression's right though. Compared to gym. So I mean, which is fine, but I always wondered if everyone else are going through the same thing. Let's say like even those entrepreneurs, do they genuinely love? Like, do they genuinely feel the kind of urge of trying to reach the climb up to the top, or trying to make the business work, just like just as much as I would love to reach my goal, hit my goal in gym. And like I would never get an answer to, since I just didn't live long enough, in my opinion. I just turned 21 this year. I will turn 21 this at the end of June, and it's been pretty tough. This past 6 months, it's weird because it feels like years, but also at the same time, it all feels like a week. Like it flew by like so fast, but also like there were so many things that happened that makes me believe that it's that like that this 6 months was somewhat of a like 2 years worth of memories and like emotions and like ups and downs and new things that I tried. YouTube is also one of them. I'm kind of rumbling right now, but the point is, I wish I could get an answer to the kind of things that I'm asking to myself. And like most of the times, I believe in something, and tomorrow, day after or weeks after, I start feeling like it's not for me. I dropped so many hobbies. I have to dedicate myself to playing piano, since it's like one of the things that I feel like I can be really good at least like top 1%. Not like as a career, but like like an average person, people who play piano. I feel like I see the potential inside me. And also gym was one of it. I still see my potential. I'm just gonna go for it. Like I don't really care even if that potential ends up being not as great as I thought, because maybe it's just my feelings right now again, because like nothing beats your feelings. Genuinely, nothing beats your feelings. If I talked about this numerous times in my in other videos, but we describe after feeling first. You always feel first, then describe into words. When just like how love works in our brain, like one side of your brain talks about this all things that sounds much logical, much more logical and rational, and the other side's just fully in love with this person. Like you just do not know the reason why. Like your just brain starts working that way, and you simply cannot ignore, because that's how we work. That's how we operate. That's the mechanism behind us humans. So so in that sense, maybe I'm just saying out of all emotions, like all hopes and things. But I guess if we strip that away, like there's nothing else to say, like nothing else to share or communicate about. And yeah, um, that really is about it in this video. Kind of rumbled in different topics, but but yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching the video.